Alrighty, sorry about the delay, about a minute. I'm here, and yeah, so I was doing a little more coding practice and stuff like that, and I decided I wanted to switch back to this Minecraft world, and actually went ahead and upgraded the farming system a little bit. I mean, I'm working on the next layer. In fact, I have a ton of dirt. In fact, that's what I'll go ahead and focus on right now. I do have slabs. Okay. Oh, right. I'm doing the one below this. Anyways, yeah, so, in fact, well, I mean, it doesn't matter. Take a little bit either way. Because now we want to, yes, we want the field to go all the way this way. Also, make sure I'm careful. And okay. So basically, I'm just upgrading the farming capacity of this world. So I'm focusing mostly on carrots and potatoes, but yeah, just because that's what I mean. Really, carrots are the main cash crop. That's the most I have to trade for. Um, but yeah, and then as far as coding goes, I did make a book and quill, or two of them actually, in this world. So I think I'm gonna try to write down a couple of things. I just finished a challenge for coding game, the new system that I'm trying to do. I'm still doing challenges on Code Wars. I think it goes at like 343 or something like that. And that's like what the title of this streaming is yeah, Code Wars. So, and I don't know if I'll get too much into what I just did for coding game. Basically, it was the Thor challenge where you had to, based on the position of a destination object and, well, basically the light, um, you had to figure out which direction you wanted Thor to move. So I mean, it was pretty straightforward. Like, I mean, the hardest part was their coordinate system was a little complicated, a little more complicated than it need be. They went from 0, 0 at the origin of the top left corner all the way down to, what was it, a 30, 39 and 17. That's right, because there was 40 x values and 18 y values. So, oh, let's see. But anyways, I mean, it took me a little while, a couple days actually. I had most of the code done like the very first few minutes, but then I realized, based on, well, the last two test cases that I was having a hard time passing were based on, whoops. Uh, sorry, what I'm doing right now is I'm leaving the space for the waterlogged spots, and then the rest of it I'm going to fill in with dirt, and I might have enough dirt. I'm not sure, but anyways, yeah. So back to the Thor thing. What I was missing was the optimal paths. So if you started and the destination was, slightly diagonal from you, um, like what my code would do would it would make Thor move just straight diagonal down, or one of the northwest, northeast, southwest, southeast kind of combined directions, rather than what it should have done is since, oh well, the x distance is bigger than the y distance, so you should move just a direct direction, like straight north, south, east, or west, until you get to a point where, let's see, is that, yeah, sorry, just making sure I put the yeah, this spot right here. um, I should have enough. We'll see. Anyways, yeah, so that's the Thor challenge. That was the biggest thing that took the most time, was just checking to see if the optimal path was going. I mean, Thor's movements would still be in the correct direction. Um, like he knew to go, you know, a certain way based on where the light was, where Thor was. So that part was fine. But, but yeah. And as far as Code Wars, yeah, I'm getting closer to figuring out how to do just well, basic coding. I don't know. We'll get to that point. I mean, worst case, we'll just do the book and quill thing with Minecraft. But I mean, ideally, it'd be cool to do like a live browser thing or live IDE. So let's see. This is where it gets a little complicated. Of course, I could just do this one. Oh, and then I started a medium challenge too. So now I'm determining whether a node exists to the right or to the bottom or to below an existing node. So I got most of it already laid up, like the main setup. All I gotta do is figure out, well, how you determine whether a node exists to this adjacent or below or not. So I mean, I've already got the rest figured out, how to format the return string to report that there's nodes, but it's just the matter of detecting the nodes. Alright, let's see, is that, oh, no. Almost solved it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, this farm concept. It just goes way up in the air, let's see. And eventually I want to build, like, towers, I decided. I mean, I have access points on either side. And you can see it kind of pops out a little bit, so I can build, like, a whole tower on the side. Yeah, this thing's getting pretty gnarly. Okay. That doesn't work. Whew. Let's see, so... yeah, something like that. Okay. Oh, that could have been bad. Alright. Um, whee. Alright, and let's see. Just doing about like a half hour or so, because I'm going to have some dinner, and then I think I'm going to try to do uh, some pre-sequel. Anyways, um, so yeah, just kind of doing a little puzzling on the challenges I'm working on right now. Um, I don't really get the connection. Like with the Thor one, it made sense because you were inputting the directions that you wanted Thor to move to reach destination, the light or whatever. Like it was basically this little like podium thing. So basically, yeah, just a destination that you wanted a character to move. Whereas this one, let's see, I need to do. I guess I can go ahead and stash the rest of the supplies. Oh wait, no, that's right. I was still putting in the safety rail, which is close to done. Ah, ah. Might as well, right? Why not? Okay. Oh, but yeah. So I can actually show you. I got the book and the quill, and so we can actually write in it. So page 1 of 2. Do the DF molts. Let's see. Um. Oh, oops. There. All right. Now we have. Let's see. First page. All right. That's all we have on the other one. That's the basic Code Wars solution to start an account. And once you do that, well, that's one way to do it. Actually, let's go ahead and. You can also do it this way. Oops. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. You still got to keep it tabbed over. So when you're making a function declaration like this, see how on the left. Okay, yeah, you can see it. I just checked on the computers, but yeah. So the left one is the first way that we declared a function or a function declaration. Yeah, defining a function. Sorry, not declaring, defining. I mean, they mostly mean the same, but you usually reserve the word for um, declaration for variables when you're creating variables. So, let's see. Oh, actually, wait. Dang. Okay, anyways. So, and then the one on the right here, we could actually do that. So now we're going to be declaring a variable. So we'll do product. That would be a good variable name because that's the answer to a multiplication problem. Product equals num1 times num2. All right, now see that's going to be a little jumbled because that's supposed to be on the same line. So I guess let's take out. This is a little janky, and I'm not a fan. But basically, that looks a little bit better because I mean, normally you'd have spaces at like, or here we can just shorthand product prod. There we go. because you want to have the spaces. You want to make it clean looking. So spaces between that, and then you can, go all the way to the end, and return. Remember, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever a tab is. So usually a tab translates to 4 spaces, if I'm not mistaken. But this way, you can do this, and then return. Excuse me. Whoops. Return prod. So now we're returning that function, whatever the value is. Also, just realized. Oh yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. So this is a numerical variable. So that's what prod is like. Sorry, talking to one of my friends, our colleagues. Anyways, so here's two ways of doing it. So 2 ways of doing basically the same multiplication function. You're defining it here, and you're defining it here. The DEF keyword. So you got page 1, page 2. It's the same thing. In fact, I could even put this down below this, and you could do that. You could definitely do that in your Python scripts. You can control. In fact, you should. You should have multiple functions, because especially when you get into objects and you're making certain object files. I mean, which is true in any object-oriented programming language. But the reason I bring that up is a lot of times you'll have an object, and say like this could be a math object, and we could have a multiplication, a division, a subtraction, and an addition function, which there are already built-in functions like that. But as far as just like being able to prove the concept, because you could also do the same thing with, let's see, what are some other related things? Like, you would usually make an object file for, you could do like an employee or a student, and then basically the functions you could have in there is like get student ID or get employee ID, is parking validated, and then you probably return a boolean, yes or no, true or false, just stuff like that. But anyways, the reason I bring that up is because we have this spread out, because we got pages for days. We got like up to 50 pages in this book, and then it's not that hard for me to make. In fact, let's go ahead and make let's use this. So there's our first book. Whoa, let's make a few more of those. I like that. Let's do that with the rest of the episode. So, if we looked at it, there we go. We've got our 2 first pages. We can remove the book, we can add to it and edit it, we can write more stuff, which I fully intend to do. For now, let's go ahead and, let's make a ton of books. Okay? And actually, what I want to do is to avoid ever having to do this ever again. We're just going to take all of this. Okay. And we're going to grab some chests. I just know there's some chests over here in the supply shed. I really like this structure. We've got the massive garden terraform thing, and then we've got the supply shed. And we've got chests for days. I just want the 2. We're going to make a double chest over by the cows to kind of contain all our supplies for the breeding, the harvesting, and all that good stuff. And also, there's some good trade that goes on over here. So I think if I say, and there's also lecterns. So yeah, that's a thing. All right. There we go. Now, as much as we want to breed these things, we can. Okay. Also, it would have been good to have the shovel out the whole time. Alright. Actually, getting that experience to use the mending property that we have on our shovel. And that's annoying that the little calves got out, but not a big deal. I mean, we've still got quite a few in here. In fact, I'm going to kill a few more. Yeah, that repairs the shovel. It gets us the supplies that we need. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and get them in here. Come on. Yeah, okay. Now, everyone come over here. Got most of them back. I think there's another couple wandering, but anyways. Oh, and let's go ahead and leave the rest of the wheat. So now whenever we want to breed them, we can just go over there and do that. And we got 10. That's not bad. Let's go get some sugar cane for some paper. Basically, we're building some more books. We also need ink sacs. So if we see any squids, we should attack them forthwith. Let's go over to where the sugar cane is. Mean to be mean to the horse. Or this horse. Yep. Alright, any squids? Wasn't paying attention. I think I have a couple extra ink sacs. There's fish. And squids just randomly generate in water. So. Surprised I haven't seen glow squids. I'm thinking this world was created before the Caves and Cliffs update. So I don't think I've seen any glow ink in this world. So, any squids? Nope. Okay. But we can at least go make the books. Well, actually, dinner's probably getting close to done. Alright, so we've got paper, books. And yeah, we need... Oh, and we need feathers, too, which I think I have feathers. Do need these. So I need to make some more farmers. Oh. Yeah. So we've got our books, we've got our leather. Actually, let's go ahead and just make a ton more books while we're at it. Feather, ink sacs. Nope. No. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so ink sacs are something that I'm going to have to keep an eye out for. But I do want to make some more farmers. I also want to get them away from, like this way I can actually tell, you know, who's what kind of farmer and where. So rather than trying to guess which farmer I want to be trading with or which one I can trade with, I can just see which one, like, you know, see this guy, alright, he makes it pretty easy. This guy belongs to this one. And with this one, he's working at this one. So, and this one, who knows? This one, that's not even a farmer, that's a fisherman. So, anyways, why is there a piece of wood right there? I think I might have panic placed that. Also, we're missing a bookshelf there. Are we? We're back at 30, so I guess these 3 were enough. Were sufficient. So, alright, well, basically we need... Nope, get out of here. I think I already have a wooden thing going on out here. Yeah, right there. Plenty of wood. So actually, there's no point to this chest. Okay, cool. Alright, so we'll leave the rest of that. Oh yeah, there's an ink sac. Nice. I just missed it. I looked right past it in the beginning. Alright, so so that's cool. I just kind of got sidetracked and did that. Alright, I'm going to put this... We're going to put the supplies for the books and quills here. We're going to need feathers. And... oh yeah, and paper. Let's make a ton of paper. Actually, let's just make a bunch of books. Why not? There we go. Alright. So there, and then we'll put feathers there. But basically, we don't need... there. The gold, I don't see it getting out of hand. Like, in fact, right now we can make some ingots. Bada bing. We only... oops. We only have one now, so it's not a big deal. Plus, after we make our mob grinder, which that's the next project. Like, this was really cool. I'm really happy with it. It was a very random thing to do. Let's see, I'm all out of produce there. Let's go check the supply shed. Because, yeah, anyways, the next step for this thing is to finish, to put in the crops, and actually to do that, we need the water bucket. Oh, yeah, we're running low on crops all around, huh? Okay, so that means we gotta do some harvesting. That one's looking pretty good. Let's see how this one is. Yep, that one looks pretty full grown. And then I have the little water bucket source here. I liked that, and I kind of want to put that on the next floor. Let's see how that one's looking. So we got first floor, second floor. They're both ready to be harvested. Third floor, that's where we're at. All right, so we've only... wow, really? We only have 3 floors? Huh. Wait a minute. First floor, second floor, third floor, fourth floor. All right, cool. And since we're here, I do not want to dump water in any of these and then flood all the crops in the level below. So, let's see. Alright, whoa! We can do that. Yeah! Any squids? No. Alright. Yep. I think that about does it for this one. So I'm gonna try to be back on, yeah, actually about, closer around 7 around my scheduled time, and I'll be doing some Borderlands pre-sequel. Alright, I'll see you guys there. Or later. Either way.